Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. We have a new dragon that has been revealed to us today, and it is actually going to be the next dragon of the month. So this is the Brant Dragon, which it is another doppelganger, so it is based on one of the existing DML human characters, but Brant here is a legendary earth and energy dragon, and we actually know how we can breed this dragon today, and so we will be taking a look at all of the resources such as DML Planner, which show us the best combinations that we can use for this dragon when he is released. But just before that, we did get a quick teaser video that we will take a look at now, because if I open up my Discord, in the DML news section we have this video here with this new dragon. So if we watch this from start to finish, we've got his egg. He's gonna pop out of the egg. There's Brant. There are his elements and his baby form. And there he is. Looks kinda snazzy, don't you think? But, you know, we didn't really get too much from the video itself. But that does exist if you want to see that new Brant Dragon yourself. It has been posted on the DML social media channels. But if you open up your game, you can actually see it in the Doppelganger Dragons Vikerlanders collection. And not just that, we also have the DRAKKAR dragon available to look at as well. DRAKKAR being the reward dragon. Oh my goodness, he's so large. But DRAKKAR is the reward dragon for collecting all of the doppelgangers from this part of the year. So these 3 months, so we're going to have Dunkel Viking, we're going to have Olaf, and we're going to have Brent. Brent, not Brent, Brant. I'm going to keep calling him Brent. Brent just sounds like more of a name, like an actual name, not Brant. Brent. Brant. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Brenty Brant is coming. That's all that you need to know. That sounded a bit weird, but anyway. Like I said, we have DML Planner, which is the fantastic resource that now I am very glad that we don't have to do all of the calculations in that manually. But it does show us that to breed this dragon we need to use fire, wind, earth, and plant. And we have of course had this breeding combination many times before in the past, and there are quite a few different ones that you can pick from depending on, well, a few things, but it's really important when you're looking at breeding combinations to look at the overall chances, but also the average misbreed time. So for example, it showcases that the highest chance combination here for Brant is going to be plant plus tribal, which gives nearly a 6% chance. The problem is it's got a really high average misbreed time of 7 hours. However, if we go to, say, number 4, we have wind plus orange, or you can use werewolf or armadillo, but that gives a 2.86% chance with just a 2-hour 17-minute average misbreed time. It does mean that there are a lot of other possible outcomes that can happen with that combination. That's why there's a lower overall chance, but it does mean that you'll be able to breed a lot more often. So if you're going to be logging in all the time, then a combination like this one, wind plus orange, is actually going to be better than one that has a super high, well, a super high average misbreed time, even if it comes with boosted odds. But that does depend on whether you've got a second breeding den where you can just use both of them along with a double egg relic to use on both of them as well. Because if you can do both, then obviously that's as optimal as you can really be. But you'll see that with this combination, there's up to, including Mystic, 10 other possible outcomes. Whereas with the Plant plus Tribal or Plant plus Orc Prairie Mystic combo, when you breed those, there's only up to 5 other possible outcomes. And when you can't get Avocado, you know, he's not even included. So that's actually 4 other possible outcomes. So your chances with this one are quite high. The problem is orange has a super high breeding time, so you don't ever want to be doing this breed without having a double egg relic going. If you do have a double egg relic going, it's not too bad, but you're still going to be waiting at least 5 hours. So this is the combination to use when you're going to be sleeping. And you know, we've done this combination many times before. It's going to be the same old gist. Use the, if you can't have both dens going at the same time, then try and use the really short breeding time one. If not, use the longer one while you're going to be away from the game for a little while. But that is how you can get your hands on Brant anyway. We do still have Olaf here for a couple of days. So if you don't already have him, try and breed him, because you don't want to miss out on DRAKKAR, because DRAKKAR is super cool and he is Trampler. Just think, we got a Trampler boat boy. I mean, I remember some of the other designs that they had for him. I'm really disappointed that this is the one that they picked out of all of his possible designs, but I mean, we can't always get what we want. And I prefer some of the other designs that they had for him before, but it is what it is. At least we've got a couple of other cool dragons coming in the meantime. Also, where is Pride? Release Pride already. I saw it in Dragon's Delight. Why are you not releasing Pride? Sigh. But anyway, for now, we do have Whale Mart, which of course means I'm going to take up the Relics of Hatching, which you want to do if you're going to go for Dragon of the Month, 100%. But I also have a dragon to actually hatch today in the form of Marine. So normally I don't really take part in the Cake Craze or the Dragon's Delight events anymore, but I just about managed to get Marine after the game actually took some of my event currency away due to server issues, which is another reason I hate the event. But I managed to get it in the final reset, and there is a Marine boy. Did not go for Pasilia. I missed many resets, but a new dragon to add to my collection makes me a very, very happy DMLer today. And so, marine dragons live in tropical waters using their fins to maneuver quickly. One can tell their mood from the placement of their topmost fin. Up straight is a-okay, but laid down flat means run away. So I guess you can very easily tell when a marine dragon is terrified, which may be a bad thing for marine. But, you know, it's a cute little dragon, although when he walks you'll see that his stomach warps and immediately takes me out of it. You know, there's just so many body bugs with DML dragons, it just ruins it for me. I don't know, it's like he was a cute dragon and they've just completely ruined the model for this one. Ugh. You know, considering that all of the dragons are basically just copy-paste on the same body and then they're still screwing them up, you know, it can just be a little bit depressing at times, shall we say. But a new dragon for me is not all that common, so I'm at least happy to get it. Although Marine has been available before, I think it was once, but, you know, it be what it be. I'll take it if it's a new dragon for me. So, there is another dragon for that. In the meantime, I guess we will just keep trying to build up our Dragon Master Pass points, because we want to get this basically at least up to the Premium Sigil chest before the Divine Event begins, because when the Divine Event begins, it's gonna be chaos. And that's another thing about trying to breed Brant. Because he is going to get released on Monday, you've basically got a week to try and breed him without it impacting on your Divine Event progress or anything like that. Because we're going to have the mini events and castle events going on as well. So if you want the best chance to breed Brant, it's going to be next week. It's actually a really good thing that they didn't start off that Divine Event like right at the beginning of the month for that reason. So, you know, take advantage of that. Don't just ignore him, because if you do want Brant, it's the best time to breed him. You're not going to have a better chance to breed him for the entire month apart from next week. So that's why get your relics from the whale, and just don't buy them with gems, though that would be bad. But just get your relics ready, get your Chronos ready, and get ready to breed out of the wazoo. You know, if you got a second dam relic, even if it's just one of them, maybe it's worth doing it if you can, you know, log in consistently to do tons of breeds. Might be worth doing it. But hey-ho, you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to ignore Brant, feel free. But I personally, like all Dragons of the Month, will probably end up going for it day one. But aside from that, the only other thing that we've got to really do is going to be this, in the form of our treasure hunt. So you can see I've not used my shovels since day one, and so of course I will be using all of these this weekend. And what will RNG give us? That is a good question, but I'm waiting until the last moment I really can, because then when I get arena energy, we could potentially use it to go on an arena win streak, which may mean that we can actually win stuff in the arena, whereas normally we couldn't. Because, like, for instance, if we really wanted Amazon, we could have gone for Amazon, but even if we just want the enchantment tickets, we could potentially go for those. So, That's why it's good to save them up. Definitely a good idea. And I just remembered, I'm pretty sure I have a Cake Craze quest that is asking me to get 3 KOs in the dungeon. So before I go, I will very quickly do that. There we go, we got our Cake Craze quest done there. So I can leave, we can back out, and we can claim that. And I can't bake that because I don't have any cherries, but oh well, doesn't matter. Anyhow, we are going to be continuing with this as well. Will I get Long Guy? No, probably not, but we might be able to get the gems at least, or at least the enchantment tickets. You know, even if you don't get the major reward, the gems and the tickets can be somewhat worth it. It's a lot of effort, but maybe we can do it. So I wish you the best of luck with all of your event going-ons, whether you're going to be doing your treasure hunt stuff, your Cake Craze stuff, but make sure you got your dragons ready for Brant breeding, and I guess we will be preparing for divine events still.